Don't this ring light make my eyes look pretty? Hi guys, what's good? As promised, it's a little bit of a special one today. One trick. It is gonna be with the missus. I say trick, it's not really a trick, it's more of a psychological experiment, and that is the genuine truth. It isn't me talking, you know, all that cryptic language. It isn't something that's pretending to be something. I'm gonna run you through what we're gonna do, and fingers crossed we do it. I've got a page of a book, which has been torn out of an old book. Frankie's going to hold this, she hasn't seen it, and I'm going to ask her to recreate in her head a scene. I'm going to try and psychologically push her to tell me what's going on in this without her even seeing it. Nothing's been preset, she has no idea. I really hope this works. Enjoy guys, this is my little experiment. Have you heard of psychics? Presumably you have.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the thing a lot of people do it, where you take an item to a psychic and they tell you a story and everyone comes and goes, oh, I contacted this person.
Yeah.
Unfortunately nowadays we've sort of moved on from that. But back a long time ago people really believed in all that sort of stuff. I'm going to give you something. Okay, I'm going to tell you what it is. It's in an envelope. Can you make sure you can't see through it or anything like that? I'm going to take notes while we do this. I hope you don't mind. It's because this is more of a experiment than anything. So you've heard of psychics, okay? That's it. It's not a book that you know. It's a book. The page torn out. Okay. Before we start, actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm going to have a playing card chosen. I know it sounds silly, but we'll get to it a bit later on. Deck of cards. Would you cut one half over there for me? Wherever you want. Are you happy there? We're going to mark off where you cut and we'll get back to them a little bit later, okay? Just make sure I don't go near them, because if I can cheat, I'm going to try. Right, now I'm going to try and set the scene for you a little bit with your thing. I'm going to take notes. First of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set the scene for you.
Okay.
And I want to see if you can get any impressions of what's in the envelope, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so if you can close your eyes for me. Put your feet on the floor, flat together. Just so. Okay, take a deep breath in. Exhale. Okay, I want you to imagine you're standing outside an old-fashioned cinema, about to rush inside, and you're looking up the skies. Just tell me what the weather's doing.
Raining.
It's raining, okay? I'll make a note of that. Okay, perfect. Now keep on imagining this in your head. I want you to imagine yourself going inside. What's the first colour that comes to mind?
Red.
Red. Okay. Okay. I'd like you now to picture someone sitting in the front row of the cinema. Are you looking at this person from behind or the front?
Behind.
From behind. Okay. And if you're looking at them from behind, you see rows of seats. What colour have you got?
Red.
Red. Okay. So am I getting you right? So you've rushed in. It's raining.
Mhm.
Is it the red velvet seats you're seeing?
Yeah.
Red velvet seats, and it's someone you're standing from the back. Okay, this person's a male or female?
Male.
They're male. Okay, roughly how old would you say this person is? I guess
30.
30, maybe older, maybe about 30, middle age. You going with?
Yeah, youngish.
Okay, move now so you're facing this person in your head. Okay, are they wearing glasses?
No.
They're not wearing glasses, okay? Okay. Now turn towards the screen and imagine a 2-second clip of something speeding past the screen, okay? It's not a film that you've seen before, I'm just looking for an impression of what you see there. What happened in the clip?
Car.
So something going past.
Car race.
Okay, so cars just going past the screen? Like,
Yeah, just like the
Yeah.
zooming past.
so vehicle, car. Okay, and is the film black and white or colour?
Colour.
It's colour. And is this person alone in the cinema?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Now, what I'd like you to do, if you can, is open up the envelope for me. Actually, just look at me for a second. Give me a number between 1 and 10. You got one?
Yeah.
Say it.
7.
The number 7. That's a completely fair choice.
Yeah.
The number 7. Okay. Here are my notes we took down. Could you open it up for me? And I'd like you to read, just skim through. And there's nothing else inside there, is there?
Nope.
It should be page 100 and that's the first page. So can you just read that out loud for me?
Got all of it.
Do you want me to read it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're all but deserted as I made my way down the high street. Through the rain, I saw the lights of the cinema, the cold blue paint of its aging facade echoing in the sky. I hurried inside. 6 o'clock, I would only have missed the start of the evening screening. Having bought my ticket, I entered the theatre. I stood at the back of the smoky screen room and looked down across the red velvet seats. We've got all this stuff so far. The seats were all unoccupied except for one in the front row where a smartly dressed gentleman sat. Was this the man I was looking for? He certainly didn't look his 50-something I saw in the picture. He looks much younger. Perhaps it's because his glasses now lay folded on top of his coat. Read this with me. He wasn't wearing glasses.
Mm-hmm.
The film had already begun. Flickering train carriages, we had vehicles across the screen. This was a classic, a black and white. We got colour. That's not bad. Black and white film, no sound. But no, who needs sound when you've got a good imagination? The air felt heavy and somehow charged as I found my seat. The bright light of the projector cut harshly towards the gloom, casting a silver glow over the rows of empty seats as the gentleman spoke. So we haven't done too bad here at all, I don't think. We'll go on to the next page. What was the number that you said?
7.
Have you noticed here the name of the book?
7 Steel Horses.
Yeah. So suddenly I remembered that the address in the newspaper, Freehead Road, it all made sense. The symbol drawn on the business card was a sign left by a killer, not the victim. Why would the killer choose to leave a sign, least of all one so blatant? Perhaps he wanted to be found. The gentleman watched the realisation in my eyes. His hand moved up towards his jacket and I froze. It must have been after the poker game where Dalton had found the Queen of Hearts in Falt's inside pocket. So remember at the beginning, we had you cut to a card? Do you want to take off the card? And show these guys? Cut to the Queen of Hearts. I would say, what would you say you're picking up your... Is that the sort of scene that you envisaged?
Yeah.
Yeah? Thank you very much for taking part. Just wanted to run a few things past you and you did brilliantly. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I've been talking to Frankie about it briefly. There's a few things that weren't perfect, but you're not supposed to, you're not always going to pick up on everything. One of the things that we had, which we didn't read down to, you just said to me, what did you have in your head that went past?
One of those old racer cars.
What, like the long ones with the wheels on the outside?
Yeah, the long one with the wheels up on the outside. And do you know the typical like number in white?
Yeah. We read it a little bit further together, didn't we? And can you just read out the bottom bit that we missed?
A vintage car shot across the screen like a bullet as the reflected pictures danced in its wild eyes.
So, I believe that actually, that was pretty much spot on. How do you feel with it? Is it a strange sensation?
Yeah, I don't know. He did it.
Very well.
Did you mess with the cards?
No, you cut the cards. Did I go near them after you cut them?
I don't know. I had my eyes closed.
No, I didn't. These guys, well, you can watch it back. I didn't. But yeah, thank you. That was brilliant. Worked. Perfect. Thanks, guys. I just wanted to explain, this is the area that I'm very much interested in. I've studied books called Psychological Subtleties by an amazing mentalist and mind reader called Banachek. I've read Geist and Sleight of Mind by Harlan and Nirrup. I'm massively into all of my hypnosis stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm not for a second saying you can go out and read someone's mind or plant a thought in their head. There are ways to achieve this, but it's not reliable. If this didn't go right, you won't see this video, let's put it that way. But I hope it did. I'm going to be bringing you more specials like this, which will be like a one-off trick. They might involve a little bit more planning, so please do bear with me with these ones. These will be put up and they'll be announced before I do so. But like I said, I genuinely hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please do consider at least subscribing to the channel if you enjoyed what I've done. If you thought it was impressive, if it's a bit, if you give it a like, it lets me know I'm doing the right thing. But like I said, give us a like, subscribe down below, hit the little notification bell just in case you miss anything, and I'll be seeing you next time on my channel. Peace and love, guys. Take care.